We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Caleb Smith is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Josh Rojas. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Josh Rojas.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch, 6-10.
0-1, here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Here's another 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
That is third. The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into very shallow right. Birdie makes the catch for out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Set to deal on 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Calhoun. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
John Birdie is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. A man at second with 1 down, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Villar, the runner at second with 1 away. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. The 0-1. Runner goes for third. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. The 0-1 pitch. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Brian Anderson will be next. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Standing in, Brian Anderson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. Ground ball right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But a big inning for the Marlins as they get 4 courtesy of the grand slam. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 Miami. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eduardo Escobar. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Settling in now, Christian Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. They trail here 4-0. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Francisco Cervelli.
And the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Three and one.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting
The
touch,
pitcher, Caleb Smith, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Rojas makes the catch. The inning is over. Marlins down quietly. They lead it 4-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fly ball out to right field. Birdie is there, and there's one away.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Gallen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. Ball one. The 1-1 home.
Too high. Ball.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now at the plate, Josh Rojas. First time up, he went down looking.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, John Birdie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, John Birdie.
Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Rojas at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Dickerson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 out and a runner on third. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Popped him up. Ahmed calls for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch home. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next at bat.
Nick Ahmed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The third baseman, number 5.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting clunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And there's a base hit on the line.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Walker stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Merrill Kelly answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Kelly.
Into the box, Caleb Smith. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jonathan Villar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, John Birdie, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Hopped up. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on 1 more courtesy of the solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Steven Vogt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter
Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Kevin Crone will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Crone stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Chopped to 3rd, fielded cleanly. Throw on to 1st gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Corbin Martin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Corbin Martin.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Popped him up. Vogt is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready for another chance. Brian Anderson already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First offering on its way. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Anderson is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. For the current campaign, Anderson has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Garrett Cooper would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 6-0. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Josh Rojas. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here it comes. Changeup called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Patel.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Arodys Vizcaíno enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Anderson is there, 2 down.
Now batting,
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Here's the first pitch to him.
Go ball. 1 strike.
From the stretch. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball well outside. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready now, Garrett Cooper.
leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now back.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Francisco Cervelli. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's a ball. That's a bad ball,
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 19, Miguel Rojas.
So now to the plate, Stephen Vogt, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
And it's fouled away. ready with another 2-2.
3 balls.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
50, second baseman, Ildemaro.
Now batting, Ildemaro Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and he lays off there 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
First and second here with nobody out. That misses 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
David Peralta will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Peralta.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Peralta has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Fastball called for strike 2. Peralta tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the stretch. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Josh Rojas. Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 6 and the Diamondbacks 2. Alex Young gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
49, Alex Young.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready on 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
John Birdie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Birdie. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. One out and a runner on second base. Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Rojas at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two and 0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
There's the 2-1 home. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's safe.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Junior Guerra enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Junior Guerra.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Marte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Men on third with 2 down. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's 0 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Stanek is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jesus Aguilar will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Now playing first base.
Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Eduardo Escobar is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. One and one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. To 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, still 8-2. So striding in, Jesus Aguilar, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Aguilar.
A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clear. clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Rojas is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". A right-handed batter and thrower. Is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. In now, Stephen Vogt is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Stephen Vogt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped up. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Two and two, the count to Cole Calhoun. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. Count, the pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Down the third baseline. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Starling Marte will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Just off the plate and high, ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Arizona down to its last strike. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike three. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Miami Marlins put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Caleb Smith earns win number 7 on the season. Zach Gallen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.